Say, right? So first and foremost, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. We say double and Sapasan, Elos, a great Muslim, Ruba, our teachers, our apostles didn't shoot, and we see salutations, so the account to the push with no truth and sincerity, the in and the out and the constantly in season or season, we see Shalom. And once again, go into a video here, and let's touch on upon this article that I saw, right? Now, hey, before let's read the headline of it. This it goes to show, the wicked really rule. you know, the scriptures mention the earth is given in the hands of the wicked, and Daniel 12 verse 10 says the wicked could do but wickedly. Now, before I continue, I'll bring forward the scripture here, right? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 13, verse 23. It says, can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to evil. So how can you expect good to come from someone that is a what? Accustomed to doing what? Evil. And that is who we dealing with the wicked, the man of sin, right? Every single thing that Esau do, it will always be profane, right? It always be profane, right? When you watch these things, it goes to show how truly wicked. And this is just a speck of the wickedness, but nothing is safe. Nothing not safe under this rulership, under this Edomite rulership. Not even the animals, right? Now it says Louisiana Democrats introduced a bill to ban bestiality. 10 Republicans voted against it. So it had some of them that actually vote against bestiality. Now, by now, you should know what bestiality is. I might look it up because, again, certain things that they might say would be, YouTube might consider it to be offensive and so forth. But by now, you should know what bestiality is, right? Whereas, let's imagine they have to go in the court of law, right, to pass a bill to say, well, okay, we need to ban bestiality, but then it had 10 Republicans voted against it, right? So, sorry. Right, so it said 10 Louisiana senators vote against bestiality ban. A bill that makes bestiality illegal in Louisiana passed the state Senate Monday, despite 10 senators voting against the bill. Senate Bill 236 in Louisiana passed with a 25-10 vote and says people can't be arrested for having sex with animals. And they're not even supposed to be arrested, they're supposed to be put down. Right? You might ask why this is a topic in 28. So this was since 2018, right? 2018. The bill, it recently posted up, so that means it came back into the the news, or I should say the news frequency. So that's why it popped back up. It said 24th of May 2026. So you can see it right here, right? So it goes to show that, it goes to show really and truly how wicked Esau is. That it have them that actually want this bill to wasn't they didn't want it to get passed. They actually wanted this thing to stand. Right now, when you watch like majority of the cases worldwide, right, who either seem number one for doing these kind of things? Esau, right? That is why even in the Caribbean here, one of the things that, hey, if a Jake on this side and an Edom might end up in some sort of argument, one of the first things that is tell the Edomite is that he does sleep with animals, because that is something they are known to do, right? And that is why it say that the scripture say, then may ye also do good that are accustomed to doing evil. These people are accustomed to doing evil on a daily basis. It's something embedded in them, right? That is what the scripture is mentioning to be what to be called the wicked. So you can't expect nothing good to come from them, right? When you see these kind of things, it really goes to show the kind of, who in power, the wicked rule, and hey, this is not our kingdom, right? This is not our kingdom. Hey, this what you kind of wickedness being done, right? The scripture said to come out, right? Scripture mentioned, this is not your rest, right? For this is not your rest. This is truly a very wicked, wicked place ruled by a wicked, wicked people, right? So I'm gonna go to some scriptures here, because now when I go to the scriptures, it told you that those that commit these kind of heinous acts, it have a particular judgment, right? That's supposed to happen to them, right? Let's go to the book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 19, right? It say, whosoever lied with a beast shall surely be put to death. But we know read that they will be put into prison. The judgment for people that committing these particular acts was to be put to death. I remember doing a video maybe some years ago where police raided a Edomite household, right? And I believe it was the father, brother, and the mother. They were all caught on tape having, what you would consider bestiality with a bunch of animals, right? And they had a tape and they was giving it to other people and so forth. It's some sick shit, right? Some sick shit. But that is what you would get from Esau. There's nothing good to come from these Edomites. No matter how much time Jake tried to say, well, there's the people, no, it's there, So, but as the scripture say, whosoever lied with a beast shall surely be put to death, right? So there wasn't no jail, right? You were supposed to be put down. Now let's go to another scripture here. Let's go to the book of Leviticus, chapter 18. Leviticus 18, verse 23. Right? It say, neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down there too. It is confusion. It is what? It is confusion. And now as you write in Leviticus, let's jump to Leviticus 20, verse 15. Right? It say, and if a man lie with a beast, right? If a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast. So he is to put on the beast one time. I can't. Was it a documentary or something I was watching a little while back, right? And they were showing particular cases where certain countries, they have laws that they have brothels for animals. Just imagine that. So people could come and sleep with animals. This is the kind of wickedness the scriptures mentioned to redeem us from this present evil world, right? This is what it is. These Esau have brothels for animals. That's the kind of wickedness being done here. So when you see things like this, it's not supposed to be strange. This is things that they're known to do, right? But as according to the law, right? It say, and if any man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and he shall slay the beast. So you're supposed to, two of them supposed to go down, right? But I was mentioning before the documentary, and I believe it was Germany or one of these places. They were actually on the streets protesting that they could marry the animals, and one of the animals, right? I remember reading some of the comments and some of the stuff. The people was actually talking about how this guy, he had a dog, right? That's some shit that is just sticking in mind because it's so heinous, it's so evil, it's so wicked, I mean, some of them will just catch you off. Some you might forget. This one, it just happened. Hey, when you see, if I ever find it back, I'll do a video on it. But when you watch the dog, right? The dog have this kind of frightening eye open big, and people are saying, whatever this dog going through with this guy, they need to put down the dog. They need to lay the dog to rest. Because whatever it is being done, whatever this guy doing this dog is beyond its means. But again, that is where you get from the wicked. That's what the scriptures call them the most profane. The scriptures call them what? The border of what? Of wickedness. That is what they're known for. Let's imagine these hey, and this here is people leaders. This 10 Republicans is who people would stick up for. 10 Republicans vote, they vote against it. You know? So when you read some of the comments here, right? Someone would say, go and check these people hard drive. Right? It was already illegal under the umbrella of crimes against nature. They voted against creating a new separate category. Hey, and look, it's another Edomite trying to justify, something, right? Right? Yeah. But according to the law of the Lord, hey, those that commit these acts supposed to be put down, not jail, not thrown into jail, and not pay a fine or whatever it may be. They're supposed to be what? Put down. Right? Put down. I'm going to go to the next scripture here, Deuteronomy 27, verse 21. It says, cursed be he that lieth with any, right? It says, cursed be he that lieth with any manner of beast. And all the people shall say, right? It says, cursed be he that lieth with any manner of beast. Any manner of beast. It doesn't matter what kind or whatever it is, any manner. So it's something that's totally wrong. It even had jakes, right? It even had jakes who commit these things, right? Because they know what? They know Jake love to do. They love to follow the wicked, right? But committing this particular act is something totally off, right? Something totally off. The payment for that is death. Right, so once again, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yoshai, Ba'Shem Kakodash. We said that Mount Apostle and Elos, a great Moses and Rubel, our teachers, our person in truth, and we say salutations, so the Akim must push you with no truth and sincerity. Day in and day out, when it comes to the in season or season, we say Shalom.